know what I did? And I'm not even ashamed. I went full on moo-moo. That's right. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, what? I've got something on my, oh, this! Oh, you know, I was just about to run out to the grocery store. Kidding. The reason I have this on is because it is Caribbean Carnival weekend in Toronto, which is always a lot of fun. Really enjoy the music, the food, but my favorite thing of all, hard to believe, is the costumes. It's just a hurricane of feathers and sequins and colors. For me, it's like the embellishment Olympics. They're so creative and so wonderful. But last year when I went, it was pretty close to the end of the day. It was an incredibly hot day. I just found these abandoned by the side of the road. The costumes are so beautiful and people put so much work into them. So I don't like the thought of them just getting scooped up with the garbage. Yeah, so I rescued these. Normally it lives over here with Julius, but I've been moving Julius around the condo along with basically every other thing I possess. So it's still chaos. We might find a better place for it, but we'll see. Today's outfit, just to give a nod to the carnival vibe, is this very fun tropical print t-shirt, which is from Old Navy. I thrifted it. I could have worn my banana earrings with it. Don't think I don't have some, because I do. But I thought I would add some pineapples to this little fruit salad going on here. And just a thrifted bangle and a couple of rings. Today's video is going to be about summer styling. Summer is not my favorite season. Collective gasp. No, don't get me wrong. I love summer. But fashion-wise, it's kind of a low point in the year for me. But this year I decided to make a real concerted effort to be a bit more stylish and less of a sweaty mess. So I thought the easiest way to kind of walk you through my personal journey of getting better at summer dressing would be to show you what I wore in July. Mostly it was office outfits because I do go to the office 3 days a week. But I work in media, so I have quite a lot of creative leeway with what I wear. First outfit was for a very hot day. So I wore a 100% cotton, classic blue and white stripe Gap shirt dress. It's a bit of a sack like this, so I wore it open over a tank top. Cinched the dress in with this metal belt. Has a very fun little heart buckle. So I just paired that up with this giant thrifted ring. Go with everything diamante hoops with my classic neutral wedges because I wear those a lot in the summer because they don't blister me. These silver framed kind of metallic, slightly cyborg looking sunglasses, which I have had for years. Pretty sure I've had them since the early 2000s. Next outfit I wore to the office during that very, very hot week was this beautiful 100% silk dress. You might remember it from my London, Paris thrifting video. The neck is a little bit tricky with this tie, so I actually pinned this into place with my mother's brooch. I also cinched the waist in with this scaly vintage gold belt. The earrings, I think they had this beautiful kind of Renaissance look to them. I took the plastic pearl off that they came with and I replaced it with a freshwater pearl. And the shoes, which you can't see in the photo, simple black sandals from the front, but from the side and the back, beautiful rhinestone rainbow wedge heel and kind of this ombre effect. The third outfit for that week was for a Thursday, and there aren't usually very many people in the office, so that tends to be my relaxed fashion day. Floppy, chilled linen trousers. You've seen this one in a previous video. It's 2 necklaces, but I think they look nice stacked together. I just did these earrings and a giant ring because why not? I like that Thursday outfit so much that I just did a variant on it the following week. I wore the same trousers and a white tank top, but I swapped out the shirt for this linen shirt. All those details. So pretty. Has it on the cuffs too, and the collar. Another gold scale vintage belt that I thrifted for $1. I added these statement earrings that I made and these sort of coppery leopard framed sunglasses just to round out the look. I'm not a big outfit repeater only because I have a lot of clothes and I like to try and wear them all. But sometimes the easiest thing is just to keep the same base and change out a few things. There's one of my summer styling tips because it's kind of a lazy girl hack. Just gonna skip over the next week because, well, A, it wasn't that exciting, and B, I completely neglected to take photos of the outfits. Duh. I always do try to take a photo, if not a nice one for Instagram, to just snap a photo in the mirror because I think it's a really useful exercise to keep an archive of those photos so that you can kind of go back and flip through them and give yourself some inspo to help you shop your closet. Because when you go back and look at those photos, you kind of remember how you felt in it. Was that oh, I have got to wear that again. That felt so good. Maybe there was something about that outfit that just didn't quite work. So if you don't do it, I highly, highly recommend starting to do it. And it's not for anybody else's consumption. For yourself, just snap that pic, keep it in a folder on your phone, or I like to go old school. I actually make a collage of them on Canva, and when I've got a full page, I'll print it off and I'll just stick it in a binder. And from time to time, I will just flip through it like it's a fashion magazine. And I copy and paste some of my Pinterest photos in there as well for inspo. So not only do I have outfits that I've created with my own clothes that I can go back and reference, but there's also inspo from other people that's just kind of right there at my fingertips. I don't know, there's just something about being able to just physically flip through pages that I really like. Let me know in the comments if you do something similar. And the weather took a turn, so I was able to wear something that was a lot less summery. This amazing shirt, leather leggings, definitely not summery, but it was supposed to pour that day, so I wanted something that would kind of, you know, drip dry, if you will. These shoes, these fun Joe Fresh earrings, gorgeous Kate Spade black and cream real leather bag that I thrifted. The next day was still fairly cool, so I thought I would break out a summer blazer. Look, it's sheer. A simple yellow tank top, and I teamed it with these trousers, a couple of little charm necklaces that I made, and my little Grogu chain, which is just adorable. Fun beaded earrings that I thrifted. My heart aviators, just because. I think they're fantastic. So this was the week when all of the social things happened. I know I said I'm not that great at summer dressing, but sometimes you just nail it. Do you remember from one of my previous thrifting videos, the apple dress? It just hadn't felt like the right moment to break it out. But on this particular day, it was an office day, but a friend of mine was coming back to work after a long absence, and we threw her a surprise party. And also I was going out for dinner. Teamed it with my green thrifted Kate Spade bag, these epic Kurt Geiger wedges, my heart aviators again, because I love them. Gorgeous clip-on earrings that I thrifted. And I don't usually go very matchy-matchy, but is that not the cutest thing? I actually bought this in New York because I was looking for something Big Apple themed. It's Betsy Johnson, and I mean, the apple with the little bite and the little worm. I can't. So cute. So this was a great dress for the day and also for the evening. We were just doing sort of golden hour selfies. That was prior to the cocktails. Silly girls being silly. Just popping in about halfway through to ask you if you wouldn't mind liking and sharing and subscribing and doing all those nice things. I know sometimes I'm watching someone else's, I'm like, enough already with the asking. But since I've become a creator, I've now come to understand how important it is to the algorithm. And I'm wearing this thing again because it's really fun. On the Wednesday, I had a work lunch. Off with this Banana Republic skirt that I'd thrifted. My Frida Kahlo t-shirt. I kept the accessories pretty simple because Frida was really the star of the show, as she should be. Green rings to pick up the color in the t-shirt. And again, picking up the colors in the t-shirt, these little pink crystal earrings. And I wore it with the sparkly black flats. Kept the green bag from Tuesday because it also worked perfectly with that outfit. On the Thursday, the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie was just about to come out, so we were having a client screening. And I thought it would be fun to wear something a little bit on theme. A nod to Deadpool, a nod to Lady Pool, if you will. Red pants from Old Navy, red blouse that I'd thrifted, black bag for another black accent. The shoes were also red, probably the coolest shoes I own. Definitely one of my all-time top 10 thrift finds because they are in fact Christian Louboutin I actually didn't even know he made sneakers. I changed the accessories a little bit from the photo that you see here. I changed out my black earrings for these extremely cool Deadpool katana sword earrings. How cool are these? On the Friday, I was seeing a friend of mine. We both had the afternoon off, so I had the idea to do a little happy hour crawl. I had a really cute outfit in mind, but when I tried it on, it was a little snug. Those summer indulgences have crept up on me, so I had to go with a backup plan. The top part was fine. It was just a white tank top with a Lord & Taylor linen shirt that I thrifted, paired up with these really cute Liz Claiborne shorts that I had thrifted. Had these pastel colors. They've got pockets, a nice high waist, super cute little cuff, so nice. But they're golf shorts, and I really didn't think that through. Our first stop was margaritas and fish tacos, and by the time we left there, oh, I was feeling that high waistband. That thing has no give whatsoever. And then we made 3 more stops. So yeah, by the end of that evening, oh my God, I literally felt like I'd been cut in half. Oh, that waistband. I will not be wearing those again anytime soon. I need to do some hard weeks on keto. That was a simple but very uncomfortable outfit. I see the thing with the golf shorts now. If it had been like a standing and walking kind of day, no problem. But anything to do with sitting with that waistband, no thank you. And continuing with the very social week, on the Saturday night, I was going to Cirque du Soleil. A friend of mine won tickets and she very kindly invited me. Well, technically, I think I kind of invited myself. But after the debacle of how uncomfortable I was the day before in those high-waisted shorts, I just wanted nothing but comfort. I mean, style too, obviously, but comfort was really key for that one. You know what I did? And I'm not even ashamed. I went full on muumuu. That's right. Muumuu or kaftan or whatever you want to call it. I decided to just embrace the Palm Beach fabulosity of it, and somewhere Mrs. Roper is looking down and nodding in approval. And if you don't know that reference, I'm sad for you. You don't know Mrs. Roper. I'm gonna call it a muumuu because I just like saying muumuu. Muumuu. Such a good word. Anyway, so this is black. It's got gold seahorses, some of which have sequin detail. It's an evening muumuu. And I teamed it up with this pair of bangles for extra fabulosity. Sparkly dangle earrings that I thrifted. I also thrifted the bangles, forgot to mention that. The muumuu itself is thrifted. Also thrifted was... Is that not the cutest thing ever? And I just took my gold bag and my sparkly flats. And I must say, not only was I incredibly comfortable, I also felt super glamorous. And the finale to that very social week was on Sunday when I took my niece to see the new Deadpool movie. I had already watched it at the screening, but I am a nerd. I was happy to go and see it again. I actually caught a few details that I'd missed the first time around, so it was fun to see. And we saw the 3D version, which, well, if you haven't seen it in 3D, it's a lot of fun. I'm just gonna say Hugh Jackman with his shirt off, and yeah. Sorry. Again, going for comfort, but still with a little bit of a funky edge. So I wore these very soft, wide leg crane print pants and my Who's Your Spy Daddy t-shirt, which, if you know, you know. I've been introducing my niece to some of the shows of my youth. So we are currently working our way through Alias. So right away, she got the Spy Daddy reference. And finally, finished the month strong with another social event, which was a boat cruise with my department from work. Such a fun day. We had beautiful weather, everybody had such a good time, great music, fun food, open bar. I wanted to be a little bit covered up because of the sun, but also breezy and cool. I feel like I nailed it. I took this very pretty tie front linen blend top that I found in the Zara sale, wore it with a white tank top and these white kind of jogger pants almost that are also 100% cotton. Also from the Zara sale, $10. They're actually sitting in the laundry pile, but I need a couple more white things before I can run a white load, but I still wanted to show them to you, so that's why they're horribly wrinkled. Sorry about that. And because it was a boat party and I wanted to feel a little bit glamorous, I teamed it up with these Italian designer earrings from the 1960s that I thrifted a while back. You might remember them from one of my videos. And keeping up with that glamorous theme, I wore my Aldo sunglasses, which are so over the top and fabulous. And my gold bag, and just a pair of sparkly flat sandals to keep it nice and easy. So that was what I wore in July. I hope you liked it. Please let me know if you had a favorite among the outfits, and I hope it gave you maybe some inspo. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and tell all your friends who you think might enjoy this silliness. Anytime you do that, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, it's so helpful to me. So thank you. Find an occasion to wear this. Running down to the post office? It could happen. We'll see.